What's up guys, this is Sunny back with another video, and today real quick I just want to give you guys a quick update on my salad rig right here. So currently I built this salad rig and this rig is running really flawlessly, and I spent around like 300 something dollars. So this rig is not all that expensive and this rig is not going to break your bank. So the graphics card I'm using for this salad rig, I have here EVGA RTX 3060 XC, the 12 gig version, and I highly recommend this card over RTX 3070 or RTX 3080. You guys can see currently I have 4 rigs running. I have RTX 3070 8 gig. I have 2 rigs right here. Both of these rigs doesn't have a job, or even if these 2 rigs like finds any job, like those jobs are not all that great, not even 1 cent. And also my RTX 3080 also does find jobs, but those jobs are not all that great compared to my RTX 3060. And let me show you guys my RTX 3060 real quick. All right, don't mind, I need to activate the window, but Windows don't mind. All right, so you guys can see currently my RTX 3060 running. Let's go to performance so I can show you guys right here. So here you guys can see NVIDIA GeForce RTX 3060 graphics card, 12 gigs, and then I have a Intel Xeon E5 2650 V3 CPU. It's a 10 core 20 thread CPU, and I am currently running a job, and you guys can see, okay, from 3 cent to almost 8 cent. And you guys can see this rig already paid like $1.68 last 24 hours, right? So right now the fan is spinning because you know, I just logged into this rig, and I think that's why. If I do turn off this, like if I get out of here, the fan will actually stop. Let's see, it should stop. It will eventually stop. All right, now if we check my other rigs, so let's check the RTX 3080 Ti. I paid like $350 for this graphics card, but I think that was a bad investment because I hardly find any job with this. So you can see right now, I paid $350 for this RTX 3080 graphics card. You can see right here. And now those rigs I have in my basement, so I'll show you guys, like maybe tomorrow I'll make a video or day after tomorrow. I'm currently running the NVIDIA the GeForce RTX 3080. Those are the EVGA FTW3, the ultra version, really good looking cards with the RGB and everything. And I'm running a AMD Ryzen 5 3600 CPU, 6 core 12 thread, and also this system have 32 gigs of RAM. Yep. So this rig is just laying around, not finding any job. Okay, $350 graphics card versus $150 graphics card. Now guys, I highly recommend this card for anyone who is just planning on building a salad rig. Go with the RTX 3060. Okay, you don't need to buy RTX 3070 or 3080 because trust me, hard to find job with RTX 3070 and 3080. You can find jobs with like 3080 Ti, but for some reason 3070 and 3080, no luck. All right, so let's check the other 2 rigs, the 3070 8 gig. All right, let's see what this one doing. you guys can see no job. Okay, let's go to performance tab, and you guys can see I'm running a NVIDIA GeForce RTX 3070 with AMD Ryzen 9 5900X 12 core 24 threads. No jobs. Also, this system have 32 gigs of RAM, but again, that's a $200 graphics card. I paid $200, and this card is also EVGA, the RTX 3070 FTW3 Ultra, really good looking card. I get a good deal, $200, but I'm not getting any job. Let's check the last one right here, RTX 3070 rig, and let's see what's going on. Same thing, no job, as you guys can see right here. Okay, no job, still looking for a job. So I think 3070s are not really great for like salad. You guys can see I have NVIDIA GeForce RTX 3070 and the CPU AMD Ryzen 9 3900X 12 core 24 threads, and also the system have 32 gigs of RAM. So currently I'm running 4 rigs. I still didn't get to run all 4 rigs like same day, like making money, but I'm really getting lucky with this 3060. Most of the time I'm getting job with this. Yeah, I miss maybe a day, 1 day or 2 day, but you know, like I do find job with this. I feel like this card is in demand. So if you guys are planning on building like a salad rig right now, and you're just starting off right now, go with this card. You can pick up this card from Facebook Market for around $150 to maybe $200. If you find one for $150, that's really good. But even for $200, this card is not bad. This card is good for gaming, and also, you know, for salad, you know, if you have more VRM is better. So this one this one have 12 gigs of memory, so that's really good. Now if you guys are wondering what motherboard I'm using, so that's a, I think, Machinist X99 motherboard. It's a ATX motherboard from eBay. I paid $49. I have 32 gig sticks right here, so I have two 32 gigs RAM stick, so I have total like 64 gigs of RAM. And the CPU I'm currently running is the Intel Xeon E5 2650 V3. I had this CPU laying around, and the cooler I have here, Be Quiet cooler. I can pick up this cooler for like maybe around, I don't know the exact model back of my head, but it goes for like around $30. Now the power supply I'm using, HP 750 watt power supply. Now for this setup, you don't really need a 750 watt power supply. For this budget setup, you should be fine with like 500 watt power supply, EVGA or Corsair or Cooler Master. And also I'm using a breaker board. You don't really need this, but I have this laying around, that's why I'm using. Just go with the regular power supply. Now I will make another video and show you guys my 3 rigs I have currently running in downstairs, and I'll show you guys, you know, what parts I'm exactly using, the motherboard and everything. Now the only thing I did cheap out on the NVMe. I do have a Samsung 960 EVO, but this one is only 250 gig. I recommend minimum 500 gig NVMe or SSD. NVMe will be better. If you can go with 1 terabyte, it's even better. So guys, that should be it. You know, currently I'm running 4 rigs, and this rig costed me almost nothing. The graphics card $150, the motherboard $49, the CPU is like $10 maybe. The RAM 64 gigs, I picked it up from Facebook Market, like $30. This power supply goes for like $10, I think, on eBay. 750 watt. The breaker board goes for like $36. Now I don't recommend this power supply. Go with like EVGA power supply, pick up one for like $40-50, like 500 watts from Amazon or Newegg, should be fine. But this setup literally costed me like maybe $320 or $30. So for that price, you know, you're making like $1.60 per day, I don't really mind, guys. That's actually not bad. You know, if you spend like a $330 or $350 and making like $1.60, I think it's pretty good. But the thing is, with salad, the jobs are not guaranteed, so you're not getting jobs every day, not like mining. So like some days you will just idle. And currently this system, I don't know what type of job this system is running. As you guys can see, the fan is not spinning, only pulling like 68 watts from the wall. So guys, that should be it. If you guys have any question, leave your question in the comment section. I'll be more than happy to answer you guys. And please don't forget to like and subscribe. I'll come with a lot more salad videos and keep you guys up to date. That should be it. See you guys next one. Peace.